Oh, that's me. Wait, let me check my ID. Why, yes, it is. It's me. Boy, Ken, this is a fun show. Nothing's going right, but it's a fun show.
It's a fun show anyway.
And everything that's going on is my fault, not Ken's, just to be clear.
What a great preface for me to be here, by the way. Thank you.
Well, you're going to help pull it all together.
Okay, good.
You're going to be the lifesaver. So I just want to say our tequila thing worked pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think when we compare the two and we keep, like reminding everyone about tequila.
What better way for them to remember?
Exactly right.
All right. Good morning, Chris Cooper from Serenity Wealth Management. How are you?
I'm great. How we doing, guys?
Doing good.
Like the new haircut, Vic.
Thanks.
I noticed these things.
Don't egg him on.
I get a cut up by you, believe it or not.
I know you do. I know.
Yeah.
And sometimes you stop by. It's nice. And you need to stop by because when you stop by and have some bourbon at my office, I have a ice glass with my logo in it.
I've seen
so
it. Yeah.
there you go.
I had a drink with V on it at our
I
party.
know.
Yeah, but do you have 4 roses? Because
Wait, somebody,
no, wait a minute. So
That's
we're
our
at
bar.
that party. Well, we're at that party, and Vic discovers 4 Roses bourbon, and he's talking to me. He goes, "Yeah," he goes, I really love bourbon. Now it's just 3 roses, and somebody in the background goes, "It's 4 roses." He goes, "Oh, 3 or 4."
The fourth one makes
you almost
a
spit
difference.
up your drink at that point, if I
I know.
remember correctly.
3 roses is the nearest good.
It's not near as good. And I wanted him to get 5 roses. I thought
That
hey,
would
why
be better.
not? Right?
That would be better.
All right, I'm done with you guys
You're a
making fun of
numbers
me.
guy. You know that.
That's right.
Done with it. Buffalo Trace. Did you ever hear of that? Buffalo Trace. Is that good?
That's all right. Yeah. So all brands have different types of, reserves and all kinds of things and different levels. So many of them have very good selections.
What makes a good bourbon? How it tastes or how drunk it gets you?
Well, I'm a taste guy. I really actually don't want to get too
me
neither.
much. I'd rather just have 2 or
Yes.
so nice ones that just sip well and be done. So
Yeah, that's not the goal when you sip bourbon.
Right.
It's to get
Yeah.
hammered.
It's to hang out and have a good time and just chat.
Did you ever notice shows from a long time ago, like let's say, or shows about a long time ago, like Boardwalk Empire? Did you watch Boardwalk Empire?
I did
HBO?
not. No.
It's set in the 20s, and Nucky Thompson is the guy, and everybody who comes to his office, a bottle of a glass of whatever it is, whiskey, bourbon, at 9 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. I guess they just drank all day back then.
Seems early for me,
A little bit.
But, it's happened before. Like Mark Sutherland's been on my show, and he had a really nice rum come in, and so he brought that in, and we had to taste it, and it left me speechless for the rest of the day. I'm like, what are we talking about?
That's great.
Oh, it was really good. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, I was just really confused. I'm like, man, but this rum, it's really
This
nice.
rum is
really good.
great.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about, get serious here. Stop screwing around.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Got to pull this all together.
The Trump accounts.
Yeah, so the money account for growth and advancement.
Hold on.
Doesn't that sound nice?
It does. So when you're born, you get a Trump account.
If you yes and no, you have to apply for it, right? You have to put in a form for it. It's a few minutes. It's not a big deal. But if you have a child that was born between 2025 and all the way up through to 2028, you actually have a free seed money available to you of $1,000.
So I thought I saw on television yesterday that if you do the maximum contributions to that account, by the time the kid is 18, he'll have $1 million.
That's a few decimals off. And decimals matter, right? Decimals are large. So probably closer to less than 200,000.
Oh.
Okay. The max is $5,000 of contributions plus your $1,000 of seed money if you qualify. So if you think about it, that's $5,000 times 18 years. So we're talking $190,000 of contributions, plus another $1,000. So
What about all the interest and all that?
Yeah.
all the interest is going to be there, yeah. So it's going to grow, but even at like a 6% rate, you're gonna on 18 years, you could end up doubling your money for sure, but that's a little bit higher. Now they were probably assuming a very, very aggressive growth rate, okay, which is totally fine. By the way, in this account, you could do that. In fact, I would argue that it might be the best strategy. I do not think this is the best account for college education. I think this is a decent account to set your kids up for a seated retirement, but I do not think it's a good college education account.
Why is that?
So the money, so 529 is another alternative to college savings, right? And it's been around forever. People know about it. The funds inside of a 529 account grow tax-free if used for education. Okay, so you take those funds out for qualified education expenses, and it does have no tax consequences whatsoever.
So what about the Trump account?
Trump account is tax-deferred growth. So every dollar in there grows. You don't pay taxes every year, but when you take the money out, regardless of reason, it is taxable income.
Oh.
Okay, for the child. Okay, not on you because it's the child's account. And that's an important distinction. The money is not really available to you until the age of 18. Okay, and by you, I mean your child, grandchild, whatever. Not available until the age of 18. And you have the ability to take funds out, but it's subject to traditional IRA rules and regulations.
So what if they were to take that money, say it, they get to a certain age, maybe even 40 years old, 50 years old,
Yeah.
and they decide that they want to move it to an IRA?
Well, it's already been done at that time. So at age 18, it automatically converts to a traditional IRA for the child.
Okay.
Okay. So again, not bad. You just have to understand what you're doing and what you're saving for.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to save for college education or to start up a small business for your child or grandchild, you just have to understand what the purpose is. It's not a great education foundation. It's just not.
So
529 is better in that regard, right? Every account's different.
I have two questions. I didn't just make that up, right? So it was on the TV that said
They
$1 million.
probably assumed a much more. So I would say, 6, 7, 8% is a reasonable growth rate to assume. If you did double-digit growth and things like that in the last 10 years of stock market or 20% growth, it could be worth it. You also might have had a different time-bound situation. At age 18, that would be a pretty good set of rate of returns, quite frankly, to get you there. If you did contribute those things, it's possible, sure, but you have to understand where it's coming from.
That's not what I'm asking you, really. I know you're explaining how it works. And
Yep.
I'm asking you about me because it's all about Vic. It's all about Vic. Okay.
I'm sorry. I should know this.
Did I not? Did I make that up, or did I see it on the TV where it said maximum contributions? The kid will get $1 million by the time he's 18.
Well, I didn't see it on TV, so I don't know where it came from, and I didn't run
Maybe
the
I did
math.
make it up.
Well, no.
Maybe it was in a dream.
I have a feeling it was the age that you mentioned, 18. I don't know if that was.
It
what
definitely
I saw.
said 18. What I saw.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
I
and it could be
absolutely
that they
saw
I believe
contributed.
what I
you.
told you.
It could be that it was contributed until the age of 18. I don't really know. So
I mean, I'm not saying it's not wrong. I'm sure you're right.
So keep in mind, this could be true, right? I mean, at the end of the day, this is an investment vehicle that grows in the stock market according, for time frames, right? So if you have great years in the stock market, could that happen? Yeah, because you could have unlimited growth. You just also could have, negative consequences
Exactly
as well.
right.
Right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
with great risk comes great reward, right? So you have to understand all those things.
So President Trump was in Marietta, Georgia, doing a big rally.
Yep.
Packed, man. They love this guy, right? And there were two families he brought up on stage, both mentioning the Trump accounts.
Yeah, Dell's one of the foundation families, probably.
Well, no, I'm
I don't
talking
know
about
if
the
he was
people
in
that were
Georgia.
recipients. These were
Regular
just-
people.
These were
Oh,
just,
yeah.
Georgians. They
Yeah.
had family of four came up, and
Yep.
but the one family I'm speaking of here is there was a child newborn, and they said yes, thank you for that. But also they had a 17-year-old. They said we've opened accounts for all of our kids. Now you can do that, but they're just not going to contribute to it.
You can contribute to it.
But you can open up an account.
You can open up an account to anyone that is under the age of 18 can open up an account.
A Trump
account.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone under the age of 18. The question is, should you? And for
Yes.
what purpose? Right?
Yeah, right.
You will not get your $1,000 seed money because you were not born between 25 and 28. So for those folks, that $1,000 of free money is get your free money. And I tell everybody, if you can get free money, get free money. There's not a
Hello.
lot of choices or ways to get free money, right? 401k match. If your match, if 6% to get 6%, get your 6% free.
Right,
You should be
right.
saving 6% anyway, right? So it just makes sense. So get your free money. The question is what to do from that moment forward. The child's probably not putting this money into this account because they probably don't have income, right? Unless maybe at age 15 they start getting part-time jobs or whatever. But the money's kind of restricted. It's not a brokerage account. It's not a savings account. It's not an account that they just have liquid access to.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So you just have to be mindful of those kind of things. It's an account that turns over ownership at age 18 to that child. So I'm going to challenge you guys. Think back to yourself at age 18. Were you ready? Let's just use Vic's number. Let's just say it's worth $1 million. Were you ready to have the responsibility of $1 million account?
Absolutely not. I would have blown it on concert tickets and
Yeah.
everything else.
And it's a traditional IRA at that point in time. So it's meant for a retirement account that any distributions out
I see.
before
Okay.
are always taxable,
Yeah.
first of all.
Right.
Secondly, any distributions taken out prior to the age of 59 and a half, 10% tax penalty.
Oh.
So again, you gotta if you're gonna do these things for your child, it could be a great gift towards their 60-year-old self.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, yeah.
For their 60-year-old self.
So it's more like, okay, we're going to get this for you, but forget about it.
Yeah, I want
All
this
right,
to
we'll
fund
do
your
it.
retirement,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's what it's for. And you gotta if you're gonna give this gift, it needs to come with a more important gift, and that's education. Financial education that goes with that gift, because then it makes sense. And quite frankly, there's some really cool strategies that this thing could open up 18 years from now. We just got to see if it gets to that point, right? And technically, it could open up some strategies even a year from now if somebody just does a contribution for just 1 year. But it's essentially a traditional IRA for a child without an earned income limit, right? Because there's no earned income needed on it.
So I want to ask a question about, did you say 529 is strictly for education? If you use it
Yeah.
for education, it's not taxed. If
That's
you
what,
don't,
yeah,
it
that's
is.
correct. So,
So my question is, do they count trade school as education?
they do. So 529s, 529s, and I don't give Biden all the credit in the world on a lot of things. In fact, I very rarely give him and the administration much credit. But they did during his administration make 529s a more valuable tool. Okay, 529s became eligible for secondary education as well. Even private institutions and things like that, elementary education, things like that, trade schools became more viable for a 529. The other thing done during that time frame, the 529, you can actually take rollover move funds that are available that used to be for college or you were planning for college, and you actually fund a Roth IRA with them as well.
So
up to limits, but you can do it.
Chris, how do people sign up for your email that I get? I get your newsletter.
Yeah.
And in that you have this, it's so good because what is a Trump account really?
Right.
I mean, you have questions like,
That's what
get
you really
the
need to know.
$1,000 federal seed money, who can contribute, what are the investment options, how much could this be worth,
Yeah.
all these questions. And it's all right here. I mean, it's pretty cool.
So go to serenitywealthnow.com, reach out to us, contact us. There should be a form in there for just filling in your information. We'll automatically put you on our mailing list. We might give you a call and say, hey, thanks for listening to News Talk. We love being a part of the station and all that stuff. But that's all. If we're here to help and all that kind of stuff, obviously would love to talk to people. But join our newsletters, great information, our social media site, our show. We talk about this kind of stuff because it's important to people.
I have a question that comes from ignorance
Uh-huh.
that I don't know everything you know.
Most questions do. It's okay. Ignorance isn't a bad thing, Vic.
Ignorant doesn't mean stupid. It
That's
just
right.
means
That's
ignorant.
what I'm saying. It's not a bad thing.
So why is there a cap on what you can contribute to this? What do they
Yeah.
care how much money you put into it?
Interesting question,
That
right?
is a good question.
So is it a good thing or a bad thing, right? Do you think that any savings can be a good thing? Tax deferral, right? Tax deferred growth, good things. Anything that is too good, there's a reason why they're going to limit it. They're going to put a cap on it because otherwise more people would do it, and then there's going to be tax considerations. They need their money. They're going to limit what you can do. They're going to limit what you can do in order to get some feeling of good and excitement about something, but they got to limit it. Otherwise, you'd be able to take full advantage of it. And quite frankly, that whole millionaire people that Trump, only takes care of, which is joking, by the way, for those that didn't understand the sarcasm. Otherwise, they would say that, oh, well, he's only helping his rich
Billionaire
cronies,
friends,
his
yeah.
billionaire friends, right?
Yeah, but that is a very good question because what you're saying, I think, is that the government's saying, well, we don't want to give them too much money to put in there because then they won't be giving us the money.
Too much of a good thing, right? Yeah. So, and I always look at that. Like, so a Roth IRA has income limits, and a Roth IRA has dollar limits of contributions. $7,500 right now. If you're over 50, $8,600. Why is it limited to that? Because it's a really good thing, and it grows tax free.
So you think my question was good too?
So it's a very good.
Very
question.
good, yeah.
Well, don't make me sing.
He was waiting for that, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He baited us.
That's what I'm good at, man.
Vic.
So what are they going to do, the IRS, if Trump gets rid of the IRS.
Yeah. We can't get rid of the IRS, all right? We need to have something. I think we should simplify the tax code. Don't get me wrong. I could actually support abolishing the tax code and going back to when we didn't have income taxes.
Yes.
Making it easier, right? I love Amendment 5 for that alone on principle. I could argue with a lot of things around it, but at the end of the day, if you're going to get rid of an income tax that taxes on productivity, I'm a big fan, right?
Okay.
So
Because you work hard, and then they take your money for it.
Yeah. And I got to ask you about this real quick because
Yeah.
I have a friend who said, no way am I voting yes on Amendment 5.
Yeah.
And that's because, and they think that, well, it's not going to make any difference, number one.
right.
And they're going to still be, they're going to be taxed on sales tax out the yin-yang.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you tell them?
Look, we're not naive enough. I don't think anyone listening to this is naive enough to know that the money has to come from somewhere.
Right.
I'm okay with that. I would just rather me be in control of my spending and therefore what my tax rate is.
That's what I said.
You know, and higher income people are probably going to spend more. So they're going to pay more in taxes. But everyone at least pays some taxes. There's plenty of people in here that do not pay a single dollar in taxes because they do not work and they just get Social Security, which is fine, by the way. But if your tax bracket is 0, you should have no say in this because of course your taxes are going to go up
And what
because you're not paying anything.
And my argument was also Missouri is very stagnant right now.
Very much so.
And that we need to be getting this tax rate under control so that people will want to come here.
That's
not
right.
Not just businesses.
Growth.
But growth in people living here.
Of productivity-oriented individuals. Shocking.
So, bottom
Right?
line, this Trump thing is not a bad thing,
It's
right?
nothing's a look. I'm all in favor of different types of accounts doing various different things. Right? We just have to ask ourselves the question: stop, pause before you put any money anywhere. What am I trying to accomplish here? What is this money's eventual goal? And if you answer that question and it fits into a Trump account, awesome. Let's do that. If it fits into a 529 because education, that's great. You know, the problem I have with a 529 account or the Trump account most than anything is it's an account that you're giving to an 18-year-old, assuming they're going to be responsible adults at 18. That scares me. You can't take it back. You can't control it. And that, I think, comes with its own set of consequences.
Part of that's up to you, isn't it, as the parent?
100%.
And that's why you said earlier, education.
Couple it with the gift of financial education. Get them in tune with a financial advisor who's going to be able to assist them because my children are wonderful. But you know what? I'm a financial advisor. They listen to me.
That's good.
But, you know, I have to take my dad hat off and my professional hat on. You know, they don't listen to us as parents all the time. You got to have that other side
I'm shocked
of
to hear
things.
that. I don't know about you. Your kids don't listen to you?
I am so shocked.
I'm shocked.
I can't believe it.
You know, you got to have that other person that helps provide that third-party impartial guidance.
And Chris is your guy.
I'm happy to be if it helps, guys.
Serenity Wealth Management, Chris Cooper. Serenity Now, tax.com. Great show.
There you go.
It's not called Fun with Finance.
We have
not
some,
called
though.
Financial Fun, which I heard you say in the commercial just this week. But it's a great show called Serenity Wealth.
Yeah.
All right. Say hi to Stacy for us.
Well, we'll do.
Shame she couldn't come in today.
That's okay. Well, just wave to her. She's out there. She's singing.
She's not looking at me.
So, no,
Kidding me?
she's not. She's
She's
probably
looking at
rolling
you.
her eyes at me right now
She's
for mentioning
checking out
it.
your ass right now
Yeah.
as we speak.
It's probably my bald spot, but I'll take it.
Thank you, man.
We'll see you guys.
Appreciate it. Chat box is next.
Investment advice offered through Fortis Capital Advisors.
Serenity now!